Morning, ladies. Nice to chat to you before class. It's always lovely. Always cheers the day up. Bit of connection. Okay, so find your little starting spot. Maybe try crossing the legs the other way. We tend to constantly go with what makes the body feel good, and sometimes we have to just mix it up a bit and actually even out both sides. So try crossing the legs the other way this morning and see how that feels. So take a moment or two to settle the body. Sun is coming and going, so hopefully you'll be able to see the mat this morning. So a couple of nice deep breaths just to activate this breathing. And then let it settle into its natural rhythm. Close the eyes. Scan the body for any little vulnerable areas. Maybe take stock of your mental, emotional state this morning. How did you wake up this morning? What was the first thought? Often we throw ourselves into maybe social media or something, and that takes us on a journey very quickly after we wake up. So maybe just take time to breathe and settle when you wake up, and maybe focus on an intention or a positive thought for the day. It's always a good way to start before we get carried off down that stream of stimulation we've just been talking about. So quieten the body and the mind. Focusing on some silence. What does your mind do when everything becomes quiet? Relax the shoulders, neck, and face. Draw the belly into the spine and lengthen from the crown of the head. The breath is even. Equal inhale to equal exhale. Keep gently drawing the awareness back. If it wanders, just start again. Bring the hands together at the heart center. Thumbs to heart, chin to chest. A reminder to touch your practice with heart. Rub the palms. Place over the eyes. Blink the eyes open. Slide the hands down. And bring a little movement. Start to bring a little movement to the body. So start with the shoulders. Maybe roll both or roll one shoulder at a time. Take it back and take it forward. Slowly shrug up to the ears, round, forward and down. Feel the movement and the other way. Take the hands out to the sides. Turn the palms. Inhale, reach up. Lift up. Gaze up if it's good. And exhale, sweep the arms down. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale down. Take it over to the right. Reach up out of the side body. And exhale. Let the breath flow with the movement. One way and the other way. Take it left and the rotation right and left. Once more again, right. Keep the breath, keep the connection to the breath, and left. Start to walk the hands out and just maybe rock a little bit left to right. How do the hips feel this morning? So this is predominantly a lot of hip work, flexibility and strength. Flexibility is nothing without the stability of some strength in the connective tissues around the joints. So we'll work on poses that activate that as well. So roll over onto the hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and take your cat-cow. Take a look at the hands. Are they even? Breathe through the side body and the neck. Deep breaths in, exhale as you round. Maybe rock backwards and forwards a little bit. And as you move forward, claw the mat with the fingertips. Press the index finger knuckle down. And take it round in a circle to the left. And then take a couple of circles right. And take the knees a little wider and the hips to heels. If you do nothing else, your wide leg child pose is a really good pose just to start waking up the muscles and start stretching through the muscles in the hips. Forehead down, stretch the arms. So walk the arms as far forward as you can in the head. Comes down, the breath deepens into the back ribs. Inhale as you round up, readjust the knees back under the hips, tuck the toes, stretch through the feet, hips to heels. Take a breath. Maybe take the chin down to the chest and lengthen the back of the neck. And allow the breath, the chest to rise up towards the chin on the inhale. Release out of the stretch, untuck the toes and sit back on the heels, and we'll stretch the feet the other way. You take the hands to the floor, support yourself, and just lift one knee up off the floor, and then lift the other knee, and you'll feel a stretch through the other side of the ankle. One knee, and the other knee, and release. Tuck the toes again, come to little toe balance, and you can rock from heel to knee. Come to central. The knees are lowered so the spine can lengthen. Shoulders, neck, face relaxed. The gaze is soft. Take the fingers down, gently uncurl into your ragdoll. So just start to straighten, step the feet under the hips. The knees are bent and just hang here. Deep breaths, maybe a little sway left to right. Relax the shoulders, the neck, keep a nod the head, shake the head. Deep breaths here. Don't worry about the hamstrings, just stretch through the back, the whole of the spine to start with. Deep breaths. Fingertips to the mat, lengthen the spine, maybe straighten the legs a little more, flatten the back. Exhale, walk the hands out, just to downward facing dog. And once again, check your foundation, check that middle finger's pointing either forward or just slightly towards the corner of the mat, the fingers are spread. And the weight's even through the palm, not just in the heel. And walk the dog. With one heel and lift the other. Deep breaths. Roll forward to your plank. You may have to make it very slightly longer. Lift the gaze slightly. Lower to the knees. Either chin, chest, or lower yourself down. Inhale, gentle cobra. Exhale, lengthen the back of the neck, forehead down, relax the shoulders. Inhale, peel the upper body off the mat. Exhale, back through hands and knees. Take the knees a little wider this time, hips to heels, child pose. Deep breaths. Inhale as you come up to hands and knees. And step the left foot forward. We'll make it the left foot, so I can turn around this way so you can see me. So left foot forward, knee underneath, ankle underneath the knee. And just allow the arms to hang by the sides. Stretch through this front hip. Really good one to stretch the psoas muscle at the front of the hip. Take a breath. Hips to heels, half split. Stretch through the hamstring. Lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, gently bow. Inhale, rebend. Tuck the toe, runner's lunge. Pause. So lift onto the fingertips, no weight. So the belly shouldn't be resting on the thigh. Engage through the front big toe and back through the heel. Gaze is lifted. Take the right hand down, simple twist. Deep breaths here. And frame the foot once more. Take the back heel down, working into warrior two. So cartwheel the arm up and sink the hip down. Again, the knee comes out over the little toe, lunge nice and deeply. The outer edge of the back foot is rolled and the inner arch is lifted. Take the hands to the hip creases. And just lunge, so really work the legs. It's almost like you're squeezing the legs together rather than sliding them apart. Take a breath. Straighten through the front leg, Skandasana, lunge to the back of the mat. Hands come down. Pause for a breath. Maybe the heel comes down, maybe the hands reach forward. Hands down, inhale, straighten, feet, toes forward, feet turned in. Onto the fingertips, take a breath. Walk the hands around to the right foot and turn the right foot all the way round. Come onto the back toe and lower onto the back knee. So this low lunge on the other side. Allow the arms to hang and the hip to work its way down. Deep breaths here. Hips to heels, Ardha Hanumanasana, your half split. Exhale. Deep breaths here. Inhale, rebend, fingertips to the earth, tuck the toe, lift the back knee, press through the back heel. Deep breaths. Simple twist, left hand down, right arm reaches. Take a breath. Right arm down. Take the left heel down into warrior two on the right. Cartwheel the arm, sink into that lunge. Just take the hands to the hip creases so the upper body's relaxed and work through that front leg, opening the knee. So visualize the legs drawing in, squeezing in. Take a breath. Inhale, straighten, feet parallel, bring the hands down, and lengthen. Exhale, Skandasana, bending through the left leg, deep lunge here, reach the hands. Take a breath. Inhale, lengthen. And walk the hands to the front of the mat and lower the back knee so you're back in low lunge. Allow the arms to hang. Deep breaths. So this time, inhale, sweep the arms. Reach up, stretch up, allow the hip to sink. Maybe take a mudra. You can clasp the hands, index finger, and the others pointing, reaching up, stretching up. Exhale, hands to the heart, hands to the mat. Ardha Hanumanasana, so back into the half split. Relax the shoulders. Deep breaths. We'll keep adding on to this sequence. So inhale, rebend, runner's lunge. Pause for a breath. Take a breath. Inhale, high lunge. Maybe take that mudra. Sink that hip. Bend the back knee slightly, tuck the hips under, then straighten and lift the back knee. Take a breath. Hands to the heart, hands to the mat, little step in. Heel to the inside, pyramid pose. Draw back on that left hip. Stretch over that straight leg. Take a breath. Deep breaths in, lengthen, and fold. Inhale, lengthen. So come through warrior one. Bend the front knee. Inhale, lift the arms. Ground through the little back toe. Open out, warrior two. Lunge into that front knee. Relax the upper body, gaze down the front palm. Into your skandasana into the right leg. Lunge all the way down. Maybe you don't use the arms this time. Inhale, lift, come all the way up. Tee the feet in, hands to the hips. Exhale, fold. Hands under the shoulders. Maybe you crown of the head comes down. Deep breaths here. Inhale, walk to the fingertips. Turn the right foot out, walk the hands all the way around to the right and come into Trikonasana. So the left arm opens. Deep breaths here. Exhale, take the gaze down, bend into the right foot, bring the hand down and come onto the back toe, back to low lunge. On the other side. Pause for a breath. So allow the arms to sweep up and take that mudra, low lunge. On the other side. Hands to the heart, hands to the mat. Ardha Hanumanasana, your hamstring. Deep breaths. And fold. Inhale, rebend, tuck the toe, lift the back knee, runner's lunge. Take a breath. Float the arms, high lunge. On the other side, sink the hip a little further. Bend that back knee, tuck the hips under, then straighten and lift. Press through the heel. Deep breaths. Hands to the heart, hands to the mat. Little step in. Pyramid pose, heel comes down, front leg straightens. Draw back on that right hip, lengthen. And fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Through warrior one, so bend the front knee, the hips are facing back, and lift. Take a breath. Warrior two, open out. So you're working through the full range of motion in these hips. Take a lunge. Arms are relaxed. Armpits over the hips. Legs drawing together, engaging. Take a breath, this knees pressed out. Skandasana to the left, maybe without the hands. all the way down. Inhale, come all the way up. Feet turn in, hands to hips. Exhale, fold all the way down. Hands under the shoulder, lengthen the spine, weighting the balls of the feet and the outer edges so the arches are lifted, and exhale, fold. Deep breaths here. Inhale to fingertips. Turn the left foot out, walk the hands to the left foot. So Trikonasana on the left, open. Breathe. Maybe lift up a little higher. Deep breath. Exhale, gaze down, bring the hand down, onto the back toe, bend the front knee into runner's lunge. So we'll take a vinyasa here. Step the foot back, lower to the knees, exhale, all the way down. So we'll hold in cobra just for a few breaths. So take the hands underneath the shoulders, inhale, lift and hold. It's good to stretch out through the front of the hips. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Exhale, maybe take the feet a little wider than you would normally, pressing through the outer edges of the heels. Deep breaths. Bring the left knee to the nose and step the foot through. Back to this sequence once more. Lower the back knee. Inhale, float the arms. Low lunge this time. Sink a little lower. Hands to the heart. Hands to the mat. Ardha Hanumanasana. Maybe slide the foot away. See how that feels. Support yourself. You can always put blocks under the hip. Come down to full split if that feels good, or just as far as you can go. Inhale, you need to be able to get out of this, so squeeze all the way back. Back to low lunge, tuck the toe, lift the back knee. Runner's lunge, high lunge. Take a breath. Hands to the heart, hands to the mat. Little hop in, pyramid pose. Exhale, over that straight leg. Draw back on the left hip. Deep breaths. Inhale, rebend the front knee through warrior one. Lift. Open out warrior two. Open that knee. Sink a little further. Gaze down the front arm. Hands to the heart, bend into the back leg, Skandasana, all the way down. Maybe with the hands, maybe without. Engage all the way up, feet forward, hands to hips. Inhale. This time, exhale, slide the hands down the legs. Maybe hang on to the big toes and draw the head down. See how that feels. Maybe the hands just come to the outer legs. Take a breath. Inhale to the fingertips. Turn the right foot out. Walk the hands to the right foot. Trikonasana. Open. Lift. Draw that hip in. Draw the right shoulder, left shoulder back. Maybe come up just a little bit. Engage. This time, inhale, reverse the triangle. Exhale, bend into the right knee, cartwheel the arm down onto the back toe. Left hand comes down, simple twist. Right hand comes down, take a step, feet to meet. Come into your chair pose. Sit low. Inhale, extend, same leg, so the left leg lifts, crosses over, sits down, hands to the heart. Sit low. Inhale, straighten, the leg crosses all the way over, eagle legs. And sit. Take a breath. Inhale, straighten. And stretch forward, warrior three. Step the foot back. Fingers down, low lunge on the other side. Inhale, sweep the arm. Sink the hip. Take a breath. Hands to the heart, hands to the mat, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, exhale. Maybe full Hanumanasana if you like. Slide the foot away. Support yourself wherever you end up. You can always use a block, a cushion. Pause, take a breath. Need to slide the foot back. Rebend the knee. Runner's lunge. Take a breath. High lunge. Pause, relax the shoulders, tip the hips under, straighten and lift the back knee. Hands to the heart, hands to the mat. Little step in, pyramid pose. Lengthen on the inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the front knee, warrior one. Lift. Take a couple of breaths, shoulders and hips forward. And warrior two, open out. Maybe a little longer. Lunge. Knee out over the little toe, shoulders over hips. Arms and upper body, face and jaw relaxed. Hands to the heart, Skandasana. To the left leg, all the way down. Breathe. Inhale, come all the way up. Toes turn in, hands to hips. And again, outer edges, arches lifted, slide the hands down the legs to wherever you can get to. Maybe the outer edges, maybe the big toes. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw the head down. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Deep breaths. Inhale to come halfway. Turn the left foot, walk the hands to the left foot. Think of your foundations. Open out to Trikonasana. Maybe come up a little bit. Tuck this hip in. Open the right shoulder. Take a breath, relax the upper body. No tension in the neck, the face or the jaw. Gaze to the floor. And inhale, come up, reverse. Stretch through the front side of the body. Exhale, cartwheel onto the back toe. Right hand comes down, simple twist. Open left. Take a breath. Take the left hand down. Bend the back knee, step forward. Feet to meet, come through chair. Sit low, lift the arms high. Inhale up, right leg lifts, crosses over. Exhale, sit. Inhale, straighten eagle legs, squeeze the thighs together. Maybe the leg wraps round. And sit. Take a breath. And release. Lovely, we'll work our way down into decompression. Lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale through a vinyasa if you like, or just meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath. Lower to the knees, knees wide, hips to heels, child pose. And inhale. You're going to try and make your child pose a little wider. So this time, open the knees as wide as you can make them. Slide the knees open and then sink the hips back. And maybe exhale all the way down. From here, if you are comfortable, you can come to your frog pose. So you can open the knees a little wider and you can slide the feet a little wider as well. And just start working the hips back. It should be incredibly uncomfortable in the hips. It's not a nice one, this one. Deep breaths here. Relax the neck and the shoulders. But then you have to get your way out, so take the heels back in and walk the hands, start to bring knees back in, bring them in, all the way in, and sit back on the heels. Pause and breathe. So just stretch through the front of the feet once more. So lift the left knee. Feel a stretch through the whole back top side of the foot. And lift the right knee. And release. A little rotation here, left hand, right knee. Relax. Chin is down, the neck is the last turn. And the other way. And release. Cross at the ankles and come to seated. Lengthen away with the legs. So just I'll come sideways here. Open the legs out wide as is comfortable, not forcefully wide. Take the hands, palms down, fingers pointing forward, just underneath the hips. Roll the shoulders, press into the hands, lengthen and lift the chest. Sit up tall, draw the belly into the spine. Deep breaths here. Then exhale with the hands behind you, gently hinge forward. So again, everybody's very, very different here. Some people, the hips just come to their natural range of motion, so bone on bone. So don't force it here. You can bring the hands forward with the spine long. Exhale, start to walk the hands away and bring the chest down. And you want to find a place where you can still breathe comfortably, still feel engaged. You're not rounding the back, the spine is long, hinging from the hips. Inhale, walk the hands back up. Bring the right heel in to the inner thigh. Take the left hand to right knee. And then inhale up the right arm and take it over. Deep breaths, inhale to come up. So release the heel away from the hip slightly so the shin is parallel, and then cross the left leg, bring the ankle on top of the knee. So you want the foot flexed, you don't want this ankle bending in. Double pigeon here. You're just working this knee down, so it might well be right up here, which is probably quite normal. It's not so normal for many. You want both feet flexed. And sit up tall, see how that feels. You're working that knee down. Double leg pigeon should be incredibly uncomfortable. It's not. Right. Deep breaths. This is the pose that helps you get into your lotus pose, the best preparation pose there is. So draw both knees in, having Adho Konasana. Take a breath and extend the legs out once more. Sit up tall, again take the hands behind you so you can get the length in the spine. Exhale, fold. And the hands come in front now, but keep the spine long. Don't want to round through the spine. And take it down. Inhale to come up. And the left leg heel comes in towards the inner thigh, the groin. Right hand, left knee, and take it over. Inhale as you come up and move that shin so it's parallel to the edge of the mat. And bring the right leg in to your double leg pigeon pose. Again, both feet are flexed, don't allow that ankle. You can even just cross the legs here if it's just not available to you. Just find a cross leg position to work your way into. But it is quite extreme double leg pigeon. Maybe if you're not feeling it, which you should be, you be incredibly strongly here in the right hip. Breathe. We learn to challenge our limits on the mat. And this in turn helps us also in daily life challenge our limits and just know when to pull back, know how to come back into balance. Helps you mentally as well as physically. Inhale out. So release the legs here. Take the feet about as wide as the mat, hands behind you, and let the knees roll one way. Inhale, let them roll the other way. Inhale back to center, roll to the right, and bring the foot into mermaid. So the shin nestles in the instep, which is fine, or if you are used to a lotus practice, the foot can come only if the knee is touching the mat. That knee is really high, then stick to the other version. So take the right hand to the left knee and come into a twist here. Gaze over the left shoulder. And then walk all the way back round and bring the left hand to the right knee. And maybe the hand comes behind to the toe. Relax, look over the right shoulder. And then turn the head with the chin down to look over the left shoulder. And just hold here, breathe here. Release out of the twist. Release the legs. And come back to this gentle windscreen wiper with the knees. And then when you get to the left, the same version you did on both sides. So if it's with the shin nestled in the instep, that's absolutely fine. That works fine as well for the half lotus. So first of all, left hand to right knee, take a twist. Look over the right shoulder. And walk the hands the other way, right hand, left knee. Maybe the hand comes around for the foot. And look over the left shoulder. And gently turn the head, chin down to look over the right shoulder. Revolving the core one way and the head and neck the other way. And release. Release the legs. Come back to windscreen wipering, easing out the hips. Back around this way. Just gently work your way down. Release the upper body, lengthen the back of the neck. Bend the feet in so that the fingertips can gently touch the heels. Knees are parallel. Inhale. Raise the hips up. This should feel really nice, stretching through this psoas muscle now. So options here, you can clasp the hands if you like, or alternatively you can take the thumbs to the inner part of the spine and the fingers around the waist and just support yourself on your elbows here. That works. Relax the neck. Deep breaths here. Keep breathing. And gently release all the way down. Relax the shoulders. Draw the left knee and lengthen away with the right. Hug that knee in. Take a breath. Really winded today. And release that knee, opposite hand to opposite knee. Gentle recline, spinal twist. And just breathe here. Whoa. I actually like the wind. I love the, feels like it's cleaning away all the real ills of the world. Blowing them all away. Inhale, back to center. And hug that knee in once more and lengthen the leg up. Just stretch through the hamstring. Chin to chest, shoulders relaxed. Draw that leg in. So release, you can swap legs, you can lift the legs straight, or you can hug the knee in. And start to hug the knee into the armpit region, so more towards the right shoulder than the center line. Deep breaths here. Release that leg, this reclined twist, so gently work that knee down. And work the shoulder open. And close the eyes and start to prepare the mind for Shavasana. Everything takes time to settle. That lovely post, let go, flow, be the flow, so just go with your flow, however long it takes you to settle. And back to center. Straighten that leg, little hamstring stretch. Just ease out. Relax the shoulders, chin drawn down towards the chest. And release, lift that left leg maybe, hug both knees in. Take a little rock and a roll, you can do happy baby here. Always nice, just massages the spine. A little lower down. Hugging those knees into the armpits. And slowly release the feet to the floor. Feet wide, knees in. You can pause here, or if your back is comfortable with it, just slide the legs back to Shavasana, feet wide. Feel this openness, expanse of the body, arms away from the body, palms up. Take a couple of deep breaths in and release through the mouth. And then soften and let go of the tension in the body. Let the mat draw you down. Let gravity draw you down to the earth. Close the eyes. Feel through the stillness, the energetic field of the body inside. And just allow the mind to wander. And just notice if it's taking you off into the future. And just say future. Or if maybe it's taking you back to the past. Just recognize and say past. And gently draw it back to present. That might mean a sensation in the body, or anything, a sound, or anything that you can bring it back to the present moment. Gradually deepen the breath. Take some deep breaths in. And the legs together, stretch the arms. Take some time here just to feel the movement come back to the body. And draw the knees in to the chest, maybe the head and the nose comes to the knees. Take a little rock on the back. And roll to the right, cradling the head. Take a moment. When you're ready, press yourself up to comfortable cross-legged Palms together, thumbs to heart, connect to the heart, the feeling body. Maybe reflect on how you feel through the physical body, how you feel mentally, emotionally, even spiritually, whatever that means to you. I'll end with an Om, cleansing breath. Deep breath in. In the eyes, namaste.